University is a team, and we have to share what we know with the world, with you. It's not about what we offer. It's about gaining knowledge and expertise from real people, building real businesses that you can apply to yourself. Let's freaking get it. 9 University. It's who we are.
What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about how to manage an Amazon FBA business, and we have a very experienced seller here. He's hit 6 figures a month, and he's going up and down variable with his amount because it is a seasonal item, but he's still hitting it pretty hard. But today we are going to learn how to manage an Amazon FBA business. So we got my man Ron here. He's going to be able to answer some questions I have that a lot of you have been asking us about, like what you do with your profits, what you do with the money you make, how to know what inventory management is, how much to actually order in inventory, all this kind of stuff. So we're going to talk to Ron. We're going to ask him these questions and get his advice on what he's done in his business, okay? So Ron, whenever you first came around, I know in our first video, we might have talked about this a little bit, but how did you decide how much of an inventory to purchase?
So I originally started with what the main sellers on my category were selling per month.
Okay.
And I started with that one month inventory. If they were selling, say, 500 units, I ordered 500 units. And I expected that to last me the first month. I figured it was going to get 10 reviews, and then after that, sales would slowly build. So then I slowly upped my percentage after that.
Gotcha. Cool. So you basically decided that, hey, all right, so if my competitors are selling this much, that means I have the capability of selling that much.
Correct.
And so whenever you were deciding to purchase your first round of inventory, had you already like planned out the next rounds of inventory, or is that something that you were just playing off what the like numbers were coming in at?
So that was my first time.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little bit different on my second time around. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I mean, I did like $250 sales my first month. That was before I turned on my PVC. My second month, I did $2,500 in sales. I was like, okay, it's picking up, but that wasn't even a fifth of my inventory.
Yeah.
Then the third month, I sold out of inventory. I sold the other 4/5 of my inventory.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, what do I do now? I gotta get it there quickly.
So what happened in that third month to take it off? Was it PPC or?
It was
what?
PVC. It
Yeah.
just took off slowly. And just kept building. If you look at my numbers from the beginning of November to the end of December, and Christmas and the holiday season played a part in that.
Yeah.
But it was just a steep climb all the way up.
Wow, that's crazy. So within the time, guys, so I don't know if you've seen the previous video with Ron, but he hits over 6 figures a month on Amazon. And now we said in a video earlier that he is at $60,000 a month right now on Amazon, and that's amazing. Like he has a seasonal product and he's still hitting $60,000 a month, which is insane. But so whenever you were hitting 6 figures, what was your like profit percentage? Well, how much were you taking home after the cost of inventory?
All right, so let's go off the month of April because
Okay.
that was my best month. That was one of my better months. That was the first month I hit six figures, and it's easy to round because it was just over 100,000.
Yep.
Out of that 100,000, I was able to take home 60,000 of that.
Holy crap! So 60% he was able to take home.
Yeah, and 20% of that is reimbursing my original profit. So my profit was 40%.
Yeah, gotcha.
40,
Okay.
yeah.
So with that 40% profit, which is still $40,000, which
Yeah.
it's a decent chunk of change, guys. We're not fretting about that. That's a lot of money, right? So what did you do with that 40 grand? Now I know a lot of people, like in most scenarios, right? If someone just came off the street and started a business, and within the first year they profited $40,000 in 1 month, a lot of people would have just taken that home or gone and like put a down payment on a house or on a car. What was your thought process on, holy crap, I just made 40 grand in 1 month? Like where did you want to put that money?
So I knew I had a good product because it took me less than 5 months to get to 100,000. I took all of that money and reinvested it by doing different variations of that same product.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So how many variations are you at right now?
So I have 3 variations of my first product.
Sweet. Okay, so he basically just expanded on his product with his profits, guys. He went from having a couple variation or one variation to spreading it out, which, guys, a lot of people don't realize that that's how you expand an Amazon FBA business. Now, a lot of people think that you build one product up to $10,000, $15,000 a month, and then you go find a second product. But what Ron realized, and I think we talked about this in the video before, is that Ron realized that his product was doing well, so why not expand on that one product? And that's such a good mindset to have. And we have students that do only have one product, but they have 30, 40 variations. And it's just it's basically just owning that market the more variations you put into it. So I think that is really smart. So now that, like you've said that you haven't been able to put as much time into your Amazon business, right? You've started working with us here at 9 University as an elite coach. He has a full-time job training people in various different areas. And so now that you're able to put more time back into your business, what are you going to do with product research? Are you going to find a smaller, cheaper product? Again, I don't know if your product's cheaper or not, but a smaller, lightweight, cheaper product. Or are you going to go for a product that is a little more expensive that might have a little bit bigger profit margin?
I actually started with the little bit cheaper version because I'm dabbling in Amazon. I wanted to see how it works. I proved that it can work. So now I'm going to go with the mid-grade and an upgrade.
Gotcha.
The 3 variations is all I can do with this cheaper product.
Yep.
I'm going to go with a mid-grade. I'm going to go with an upper grade. Once I have all that done, then maybe I'm going to start looking for other products. But I'm sticking with the category that I'm in because there's so many competitors that I'm not competing against because it's not the exact same product.
Yeah, for sure. So, and a lot of people ask us this question is they start a brand on Amazon and they don't know if they should stick in that category that they're selling on Amazon or if they should go create a new brand in a different category. So are you going to be sticking to the same category that your current product is in for a new product, or would you like venture out into just looking to what makes the best money?
So I'm staying in the same general category, not the very specific, the niche category that I'm in, but I'm staying in the same category.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, a lot of people get confused as to if they should follow the money or if they should build their brand around the same category. And so, I mean, a lot of people see it differently.
It depends on your business model. Some people want to have 10 products that do $10,000 a month. Some people want one product that's doing $100,000 a month. I don't like to sink all my eggs in my basket. I'm glad I got $100,000 a month, but I want those 10 products, It's a nice solid base.
Yeah, guys, and we've said this a million times before, but guys, having 10 $10,000 products is more beneficial than having one $100,000 product. And yes, it is great that he had that product. Like he's not going to fret away from that like at all. But we will say, guys, markets do crash. Things happen, and sometimes your product isn't going to sell as well as it did before. And so being able to contribute to the other 9 products you would have that could still come back and take over that profit that you might be losing if that market crashes, it's just easier, guys. Like you said, don't put all your eggs in the one basket. And so I think that's really cool. But so let's talk a little bit more about management, okay? Now, we did say in the video earlier that you spend about 2 hours a week on your Amazon business right now. That's doing $60,000 a month. You're spending 2 hours a week, okay? So now that you are going to be spending more time, and you said that you're going to make a schedule for your Amazon business, what are you going to do with actually managing it? Because if you do grow this to $250,000 a month business or $500,000 a month business, are you going to be able to do it yourself? Are you going to be able to focus on this all by yourself? You're going to have to hire employees. Where's your mindset at for the future of your business?
So, like I said, $500,000 this year, $1 million next year. I don't see any problem with me being able to run my business up to $1 million by myself.
Yep.
The year after that, I said $3 million, right?
Yep.
I'm going to hire employees.
You might have a little bit of change the spirit to hire an employee then. So I think that's really cool, man. I think that's awesome. But yeah, guys, so Ron is sitting at $60,000 a month on Amazon right now, and it's just really cool. He's one of our top students. We have a lot of students that are coming in making 10, 20, 30 grand a month, but he is killing the game, sitting on top of it. And I just think it's really cool, man. I think that it's really cool that you came in on our basic package, our 9 University 2.0 program. He didn't buy all these crazy things, didn't go to all these other softwares, didn't do any of that, guys. He came in to 9 University, and we said in the first video that the biggest thing that you wanted to figure out was if you could do it.
Yep.
And so when he came into 9 University, guys, he went through and watched the videos, didn't start his Amazon business. He went through to learn if he could actually do it. And he said that, yeah, he could do it.
Yeah, so you guys got boot camp now, which kind of is a real brief overcourse. I did boot camp by watching all 7 weeks in one weekend. That was my boot camp.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, I was like, it all makes sense. I don't feel like I've run several businesses in the past. It didn't sound like I was missing anything. Everything made sense. I felt like everything was there. I was like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Now, was Fast Track around when you joined? Nope. Okay. So guys, I just want to put it out there. Whenever you sign up for 9 University, you get Fast Track for 14 days for free, right? You have access to coaches any time of the day, right? This man didn't have that. He didn't have a bunch of our different softwares that we offer now. He didn't have a bunch of the different programs. We have academies now that people can purchase from experts that know what they're talking about, all this kind of stuff. He didn't have any of it. And you haven't ended up paying for that stuff either, have you? You haven't bought much extra things at all. And so guys, he's still being able to manage a 6-figure business a year without putting a lot more money into it.
So I'm actually starting to buy some of those programs now.
Yep.
Because I'm coaching students and I feel like I should be as educated as possible.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And this is something that we've always talked about, guys, is you don't take advice from people that don't know what they're talking about. If Ron is helping people and he fully believes that he does not know enough about that topic to be able to help that person, he's going to take the time to go and learn that. And that's what we love here at 9 University is we want to give you the best advice from the best people. That's what it's about. You wouldn't be coming to us about information on Amazon if you didn't want to learn about Amazon. That's what we're known for, and so that's why you're coming to us. And so I think it is really cool that that you want to learn more to be able to help more people, because that's what our company is all about, is learning what we can to help other people so that they can help their own lives. So I think it is really cool, man. I think it's awesome that you've been able to manage this business while managing a full-time job, managing whatever you do in life, because we're all busy, we have a lot going on, but you've been able to keep this up. And mad props to you, man. I think it's really cool.
Thanks, man.
But guys, we're gonna be closing it out. Ron just gave us some quick tips on managing your business. I think it's very important that people don't get overwhelmed. You don't get sucked into this craziness of do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? Do I need to do that? No, guys. All you have to do is just pay attention, because even though he didn't have Fast Track, he didn't have all that, and maybe you don't have it right now, but guys, I'm telling you, the Facebook group that we have on 9 University, and one of our guys have said this before, but it's like a Google. You can go onto our Facebook group, go into the search bar, and type in any question that you have, and more than likely it's been asked before. And I'm sure that you coaching students have heard a lot of the same questions over and over and over again. And so it is really cool, guys, that all of these opportunities are out there for you, and you even have people like Ron out there helping you figure out how to grow your business. But I just want to say, Ron, thanks a lot for meeting with us today, man. I think this is very beneficial for a lot of people. So it's awesome to see you, man.
Thanks for having me, man. I
Yeah, of course,
appreciate it.
of course. Love you, YouTube. We'll be seeing you later.
Thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, then I definitely know you're gonna like this one too.
Yep, and I made it just for you guys. So click
Click the
right
link below.
here.